All right, and we are back. So, welcome to the second party of the AtoZ Gaming Show.
On
Uh,
guys.
we are. Don't interrupt me, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, uh, we're gonna talk about a subject that is very improvised, but that I actually wanted to talk about with Max. Um for a long time because I wanted to know your opinion and I wanted to know your guys' opinion on it. It is about VR, virtual reality, not AR like Pokemon Go, but like VR with like the huge headset, so that you can see like in whatever. Because people don't know the differentiation sometimes, and it's kind of annoying. Like Pokemon is VR. No, it's not VR. Okay, whatever. Let's get on the point. I want to know your opinion about VR overall, and I want to know what headsets you tried, what did you think of them, and I want you to be really honest about it because I have a lot to say
I
about
will be.
those.
I will be.
And I've got to try the Oculus, the HTC Vive, the PS4 VR, whatever it is, and I got to try another one. But yeah, so go ahead, give me first your experience with VR, what you got the chance to try it, and your opinion on each of them.
So I tried the HTC Vive.
Okay.
So I tried it in Montreal for the for a convention, like Japanese convention, like we do have in France, for example. So yeah, so I tried the HTC Vive for just a small game, where you had a gun and just shoot some balloons. And personally, I hate it. I just hate it. Just the feeling of the headset, plus so like the huge thing you do have in front of your eyes, plus the headset on your ears, um, the sort of controllers you do have in your hands,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know why. Just the feeling, the headset on my head was not comfortable. Plus the vision I had from the game was not virtual reality. It was not reality. I don't know. I think we're lacking some graphics. We're lacking something into um, hardware, mechanical. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like the
We,
resolution
we're
of.
lacking something into the game, but
Okay.
it's normal. It's only the start of virtual reality. So my experience was not that great. And the price. How can you buy something like that? It's like $500 for a set. So like
It's a
a
thousand
headset.
bucks.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. It's very expensive.
The
Plus, you
the
need a
HTC
computer.
Vive the HTC Vive is $1,000 right now.
Yeah, so $1,000. All right. So let's be based on $1,000. So $1,000
Wait,
plus
I want to
the
check. You give me the
PC,
doubt. No, go ahead. Go
dude.
ahead.
Plus the PC. You need a very good PC for to run at home VR. So you need basically a GTX 980, 980 Ti, 1070, and 1080. People who gonna say you can run VR on a 970 are gonna be like, no, no fucking way. The 970, the GTX 970 is not powerful enough to run VR. So it's a very demanding graphics processor and all that kind of stuff. So VR, it's not a thing we're gonna see in home yet. But I think the so as you know, I play War Thunder, for example. So it's a sim, so it's a simulator game for plane
Okay.
uh, of the World War II, and you can have a headset from VR. So you can be in the plane, so you're static, and you can turn around your head with the headset. I didn't try it. I wish I could, but I don't want to pay $1,000 for the headset.
So HTC Vive, just to cut you, HTC Vive
Yeah, sure.
is $800 on Amazon right now. It comes with
Nice.
Prime, and I think with taxes you'll go around $900.
No, plus 1,000, man.
All right, let me just buy it. I'm just gonna buy it.
It depends. Yeah, yeah,
No,
sure.
no, no, I mean,
Depends.
I want to
Like,
see like I want to see the subtitle because like taxes and everything like this is annoying. That's what I hate about America. It's just like it doesn't give you the price you're
yeah,
gonna spend. It just gives you like So order total with taxes, it's $868.91. So it's a little
Around 900
over,
bucks.
a little bit under $900
Yeah.
on Amazon at least. I don't know about the
Mm.
others. So it's really expensive.
It's
Just for
pretty
you know,
expensive for what it is. You
for
know, it's only,
$900 you can get a computer where you can stream on Twitch and you can get really good quality.
and so
Kind of.
basically, and with the 900 bucks, can you afford a PC who can run VR? I think not.
You can play WoW for like 15 years.
Oh yeah, for 15 years, yeah, obviously. But I don't think with 900 bucks you can run VR. You need at least a GPU around $400. 400.
No. I
Like,
was not comparing no, I was comparing the price of the headset with like just a gaming PC where you're not gonna
yeah,
use VR.
yeah, sure, but like the price of the headset plus the gaming PC, it's so expensive, man.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
very
Oh no,
expensive. It's that why my point was to say we don't gonna see VR in the house right now because it's too expensive. But as I say, the headset can be used in game like War Thunder, or I think that would be great if World of Warcraft could do that. I wish I could play VR like just with the headset into World of Warcraft. That could be great.
Personally, I'm
But
excited about VR porn, but that's pretty much it.
oh man! Oh damn, dude. Yeah. So the last thing I want to say is I didn't get any motion sickness.
Oh, you
Like
did?
no, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
Yeah, so
Because
that's a
me
good
neither,
point.
and I wanted to know what it feels like for someone that had it.
Yeah. Me too. I want to know.
Because I've never seen
And-
like people say some people have thrown up and whatever. I'm like,
but I think the motion sickness is the same sickness you do have on the boat. Like sea sickness. I don't know how to call it in English.
yeah,
But
seasickness. I think it's seasickness actually, but it doesn't
seasickness.
matter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that. So I think it's like the same thing. Like you lose control of where you are in the space, and
Dude, imagine you spend $1,000, you get the shit in your house, you try it, and you just puke every time you use it.
yo.
And you're like, fuck, man, I just spent $1,000. Oh my god.
I want a refund.
Definitely try it before you buy it, guys. Like, don't fuck around with this. Just
Yeah.
try it, and if you like it, buy it.
So your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you. So I'm gonna start with Oculus, and then I'm gonna go to HTC Vive. And the others are really the same stuff.
Yeah, because you
So-
tried a lot, as you said.
Yeah, I got the chance to try it a lot, and I even tried the first edition of Oculus for developers that one of my friend had, but it was like really shitty. So Oculus Rift is. Let me see how much is Oculus Rift because the prices are different as well. Like we have to compare prices as well, knowing that Oculus just released the remotes. Okay, so but just the headset is $600. So it's huge. HTC Vive is different. You have two captors to make a room. Okay, so like a room around in your room, a virtual room, and you have handles to represent your hands inside the games. Oculus Rift is just a headset, and it's $600 on Amazon Prime today, at least today. So for me, Oculus Rift is an absolute joke. I think it's shitty. Like, to be honest, my camera is bugging. I hate it. Sorry about that, guys. But Oculus Rift, the problem is that it's really hyped. It's really hyping because you're like, oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna enter the Matrix, but it's not that at all. First, you can't move in the Oculus Rift, so you're just like you're just like this. You're just watching around. It's kind of funny for 2 seconds, and then you get bored. The thing is that because I'm a tech person and I love tech and I love hardware, I pay attention to a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't even know. And for me, it's that when I put the headset on, so when you have the screen like in on your face, you can see the pixels. And for me, that is a no-brainer. It's like a huge no. Because when you see the pixels, and because you're a tech person and you watch those, like you pay attention to this type of stuff, you're like, this is not something I can consume because that's the only thing I'm noticing. I'm noticing that I can see the pixels and that VR needs a huge improvement in terms of resolution. Absolutely in the near future, otherwise people don't have any reason to buy it. I don't know what resolution it is, but it needs an improvement, a major improvement. I'm gonna call it like this, a major improvement. And Oculus is not really made for. I don't want to say it's not made for gaming, but I kind of want to say it because, I mean, you don't have like now you have hands, but when it got released, it didn't have hands, and you don't have the room, which is one of the biggest reason why I would buy an HTC instead of an Oculus. So that's my way for Oculus. Oculus is not worth any penny. Don't buy it. That's pretty much what I want to say. And it says a lot of things about why you should buy it that don't interest me, like the whole social aspect to it, the whole social aspect to it that I'm not really interested in. But I really want to spend more time talking about the HTC Vive that you hated. That for me was my best VR experience among all the VR I tested. The screen itself, the resolution, the pixels, call it however you want, is the same thing across all the platform for VR. The Oculus, all that stuff, same shit. You're seeing the same pixels. Resolution is the same. But for HTC Vive, even if it's a little bit expensive, more expensive, if you play the right games, if you're getting in the mood and you forget about all those pixels, the things because of the fact that you can move, that you can punch, that you can like do the aerial like this, all that stuff makes your brain tricked. It makes you feel inside the game. And that is something that I've never felt before in any other VR experience. Like, I was like, I don't know, there was like some kind of robots coming like this, and I was like hiding myself, and I was like, whoa, what is her? Like, I was feeling the game. And I thought it was really fun, but again, it's not something that I would play for a lot of time. I think it's a perfect stuff to make people try for a demo, but I don't see it like.
Sorry guys, I'm sick as hell.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry. And it's not something that I would play for hours. I'm not saying that. I would just put the VR in my head, and I feel it's a cool experience to just try the mini games. Someone is dying over here.
Sorry.
It's alright. Are you okay? All good?
Yeah, good man.
Alright. Thank you for not sharing the sneezing. And it's just like, so yeah, I don't think it's something that I would play for multiple hours. But it's something that I would like to try, like for, I mean, as many. I would like to try every single game just to have different experiences. And in terms of hardware, in terms of the weight on my head, in terms of the headset, I'm not surprised. I don't think it's really heavy, to be honest. One thing that pissed me off was the wire on the HTC Vive that goes behind you, because I'm always afraid of stepping on it and I can't ignore it. But they say they were releasing a wireless stuff that would cost, again, I think $200. So I'm like,
dude, did you see? Excuse me to go you, but like into interrupt you. Did you saw the MSI VR backpack?
the VR backpack.
The MSI VR backpack. Yeah. Like, can you show on the stream?
Well, I'm gonna show you. One second.
Yeah. All right. Just continue talking. I'm gonna send you the link into
I got it. I'm showing it on Amazon. It's 400. It's like $5,000.
Yeah, it's a VR backpack. It's basically
I'll show it on Amazon.
It's basically a computer on your back, and so you need two computers. You need the one on your back, who is dedicated for VR, and you do have your actual computer who's doing the rendering of the game and all that stuff. But the one on your back is totally, it's only for the VR resolution.
Okay.
And
so
you just
have
a
laptop.
wired...
It's a laptop in a bag.
It's not very laptop because you do have desktop, GPU, desktop, CPU, power supply, ventilation. It's basically a desktop on your back. Who's dedicated to VR. Oh, dude, watch out. What is happening with your webcam? Wait. Whoa. Webcam, 1, 2, 2, 2.
What's happening? We don't see my webcam now. Don't worry about it. We only see you right now. Don't worry about it. Okay. Sorry about that. So it's really expensive though. Holy shit. I want to see the specs that are on it though.
It's a GTX 1070. Oh, I'm gonna send you the video. I don't know if you know Linus Tech Tips. It's a Canadian YouTube channel who's
I can't
dedicated to hardware.
I cannot show videos though because it's YouTube.
No, sure, but I'm just speaking about the channel. So it's a Canadian hardware channel on YouTube who's dedicated to tech news, VR, hardware stuff, and all the informatic parts, like all the informatic industry.
Okay.
And so they released 2 or 3 days ago a video who spoke about these VR backpack. I gonna find you. Just keep talking. I'm gonna find you the video and gonna just gonna send you for after the show.
Okay. So, I mean, like, does the video like provide information that maybe
Yeah,
useful?
totally. I think we can put the this video into the description of the
Okay, we'll put it on
of
YouTube,
the
the description on YouTube.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That sounds good. But I mean, the VR backpack is definitely for people that are like that can afford that, right? Like, it's kind of
Yeah,
like
totally.
really expensive stuff to buy. But it's interesting to see. It's interesting. So let's go back to our both of the cameras that we have. So I mean, it looks interesting. It definitely looks interesting. MSI is definitely a brand that I would trust. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in this backpack, man.
All right, so it's a 1070.
1070 SLI, yeah, let's see that. So wait, it's 1070. It has an i7, one of the best i7 in the market.
So
64 gigabytes of RAM.
yeah, it's a huge PC.
It's a huge PC, yeah. I mean, it's a PC for VR, I would say.
Yeah, dedicated to VR.
So let me check it out.
Happy National.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't want to. So yeah, we'll link the video to you guys so you can have more information on it. Let's go back to. Wait, let's go back to my VR thoughts. So, what I think VR could be amazing. I think really VR could be amazing. We just need better resolution, better graphics, and I think we need to add the feet as well, like your feet. Like instead of like your hands are on remotes, and I think they could add
All
the
your
feet as
phone.
well. Like the feet are really because when you look down on your VR, like you don't see anything. You just see like it looks like you're like some sort of 3D camera and you don't have any foot. So, and the thing is that captors for the shoes, like you don't need buttons, you don't need anything. It can just be something you put on your shoes or you wrap around your ankle or something. But I think it would be good to have a representation of your body inside the video game, whether you're a robot, a human, a zombie, or whatever. That could be actually really cool. And it brings you again to this reality, to this virtual reality. So that's my take on VR. I think that it's not a good investment as of right now for anyone. HTC is probably the best in the market today. PlayStation VR, I don't really want to talk about it because I didn't have time to try it so much. And I didn't try it for a really interesting game. I just had to draw stuff, and I'm not an artist, so I don't know if it's good or not. But I don't think you should invest in VR as of right now. But I definitely see that it could become something great. And yeah, like, is it the future of gaming? Is it not the future of gaming? I don't know. I still like to sit on my computer and watch and just play video game on the screen. But it could be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of potential. It's a new platform, so people are not used to it. So people kind of tend to be redundant, so they don't want to try it and stuff. But I totally get why people won't buy it. I totally get why people would buy it if they're really interesting and they're like, okay, this is the time that I've been waiting for. Because some people have been waiting for VR since they were kids. They're like, wow, we always dreamed of this. I had to buy it because I want to try it. So, I mean, I will probably invest in VR when it gets a little bit more mainstream and the price is a little bit more attractive to my budget. But it's too much money for now, and I think it's just something that is cool to try 10, 20 minutes, and then you just then you just over with.
It's very expensive for what it is, actually,
Yeah.
because it's very bad graphics, very bad everything. You know, it's ugly. It's very ugly. We said 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, when we spoke about World of Warcraft and all DLC graphics and gameplay, we said World of Warcraft was a cartoon game. VR is cartoon. That's cartoon, and I don't think it's really fun to play in a VR. Actually, right now it's not very fun to play in a VR world.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah, I totally agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I am not VR ready. So I
Not like Nvidia. Woo.
yeah,
Excuse
not like
me.
Nvidia. That's what I meant. But my joke was terrible. My joke was
It's like,
terrible.
man, I support you on this
So
joke.
thank you, bro. You got me. So I want to talk about. Wait, I wanted to talk about something. It just popped right out of my mind. What out of my mind? Oh yeah. It's Do you watch stream Twitch? Like stream on Twitch?
Not as often as I used to do.
Because I feel like a lot of streamers are getting into VR. Okay.
Excuse me. No. Excuse me, guys. Not as much as I used to do, but
Okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I not as much as I used to do as well. To be honest, now that I have my own setup, I kind of want to play instead of watching people play. But I feel like when you see all the streamers like Soda pop in, a lot of French streamers, a lot of whatever, they're just getting into this VR. And I want to quickly talk before we end the show because I can see that you're about to die, and I don't want
dying,
you
man.
to
It's
die.
only 10 p.m. It's only 10 p.m. But dude, I'm dying.
All right. Did you do your homeworks? Did you do your homeworks?
I totally did. I work like all the day. I'm good.
Okay. And I want to know your experience about like, have you ever seen a streamer use VR, and what do you think of it? I think it's not really cool. Like, I don't think it's really interesting at all for people that watch it. I can get that it's funny for the streamer, but as a viewer, man,
so-
like watching someone using VR, it's like boring as hell.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But so as I say, I play War Thunder, so it's a theme tech and all that kind of stuff. So sometimes it's very funny to see people like how they play with VR, and how they manage to be with the headset and be in the game, like how they react into the plane. For example, how they manage to get on the sticks of another plane. It's So for planes, tanks, and all that kind of stuff, VR can be great. So you just plug your headset into your computer and it's fine. You don't need a huge computer. It's not like because it's a very restrict area. You can only move the head. The VR headset is made just to move the head. And so yeah, I watched a stream of a guy whose name Max TV, and he bought a lot of stuff from VR, a lot of stuff for sim battle. So yeah, sometimes it can be interesting to watch, but not always. I can assure you, it's pretty boring all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to know your opinion on it. I don't really like it. I feel like it's, at least for the viewer and the audience, it's not a good experience, obviously, because well, you're having fun with your VR shit, but I'm watching you moving your head all around, and it's not very interesting. It's interesting to know what VR is like, but it's not a very cool thing to do while streaming. I don't think it's an interesting content to watch. Some people made it interesting with horror games and stuff. And I've seen some creative artists that was just drawing in VR, and that I think is amazing. I think this could be a whole new platform for artists indoors and like whatever. It's to draw in 3D like this, like being in a world where you can draw everything, you can choose your background, you can choose everything. This is amazing. And I think there's a girl, I don't remember the name, I just watched it for 20 minutes, but I found it captivating how she could draw stuff so well, because everything is so user friendly. Like you have the tablets that is like a cube that you turn, and it shows like different palettes, different colors, different stuff that you can think of, different effect. Like if you want paint, if you want crayon, if you want duct tape, whatever, you can find everything. And for an artistic way, VR is really interesting to watch and to do. But for gaming, I don't think that it's really adapted. Like I don't know if Twitch is working on something to watch people who are playing VR, so that you can stream what the person is streaming in VR, or something like this, crazy like that. But I don't think it's something that is really adapted to Twitch and to the audience of Twitch. And yeah, that's it. That was pretty much my take on VR and what I think about it being streamed. Do you have anything to add?
No, dude, I'm done.
You down? All right, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna keep you anymore. I know you're fucking tired.
Yeah, but I'm so sorry, guys,
Don't be
but
sorry. Don't be sorry. You're fired, but don't be sorry. All right. Did you just dab, sir? Did you just dab? All right. I want to see you getting fired by your first boss and just hitting the dab and taking your box and just running away from your office. But it's all right. Thank you for showing up, even though you're sick, and that's really nice of you. I don't know about next week's episode because I will be at TwitchCon for the weekend, so we will see if with Max we can do it before the weekend or after the weekend. We'll let you know on Facebook and Twitter. Until then, thank you so much for being here, guys, on Twitch, on YouTube, or whatever you're watching this. Don't forget to visit the Zono post for more content. Follow Max Briat on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow everyone on Twitter. And we'll see you for the next episode, guys. Peace.
hey guys, bye.
Bye.